Meow. So the TTS works. Good. Which means I can annoy Sue with it.
This song isn't as danceable as I was expecting it to be,
Oh
but
great,
it'll
the
do.
slime is here.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Alito. Hello, Hader. Give me a minute, sorting out something on my own chair. Welcome, welcome to another Pseudo stream. I realise I've had a bit of a blip on things in the way I've presented myself. You may have hung around with me for many hours at this point if you add it all together, but you don't really know me, and I think that's a problem we should solve. Today, we're going to go through just about every internet personality test I can find. We're going to learn through all sorts of different avenues exactly what kind of slime guy I really am. We've got things like the classic personality test. Are you introverted or extroverted? We've got what kind of Pokemon are you? Human benchmark tests and reflexes. Maybe we'll play some other browser games like Wordle or Scrandle, or whatever that was called. Maybe we'll do an IQ test. What kind of airbender are you? Zodiac signs? Who knows? Who cares? It's just gonna be a fun little funky idea of a stream as a way to introduce me to all of you guys. Like 4 months into what we've been doing this whole time. But I thought that would be a fun idea for a stream, a way to conglomerate everything together. Mr. Freshy Meow, what an interesting username. Please don't spam in chat. I can't read anyone else's now. It's scrolled down to the bottom and I can't scroll up. But that is the plan today. I said that way sooner than I planned to, I'm gonna be honest. But hello, how's everybody doing? How's everyone's day been? An evening? I've had a nice day today, finally. I've had a nice, kind of a day off, of all things. The last few weekends for me have been very busy. And they're not this weekend. The most I've got to do is build the emotes for our Twitch channel for, you know, more of the pseudo branding that we're working on. That's in progress. Like, I've gathered some. I'd rather release them all as one big batch, rather than incrementally, so they will come soon. Maybe they'll be available by tomorrow. But other than that, like, I've had a really lovely day. I just had some nice, like, ambience music playing. Did some cleaning around my place. It was a lovely time, you know? Hello, Angie. Nice to see you. And Eclipse. Wordle is peak. Hey, it's nice and classic. There's a new one every day, and I haven't done one in a long time. It's also a decent marker for, you know, basic literacy skills, and I don't know if I've got that. So I think we could come to learn a little bit of that today. It might just be an excuse for me to embarrass myself. Technically, we could do this every stream. I'll consider it. I had a really nice time as well recently, going through some like TikTok things to react to. Like we've got loads of different saved collections we could go through. Like I've got one that's literally just a bunch of stream ideas that I'm considering trying out again, and like going through that and being like, this could be a future prompt. Who knows? There's a million hours we could spend doing different things, but today at least we've got a through-lined plan in mind that we'll be executing soon. I'm just gonna.
Hello, it's me.
Hello, Creckside. Nice to see you again. Welcome, welcome. I'm just gonna quickly look over to the side and break my
Let's
tracking.
spin the slime.
You can spin me? We may very well have actually a spinning emote soon. I'm currently gathering every possible one that we made from the last stream, and then I'll have to siphon through which ones to keep. But a spinning emote is possible. No guarantees yet. I don't know exactly where we are yet, but we'll get there. Right, let me just have a check over here to see everything's running. I mean, immediately...
Guess what?
Yes, what's happened? Immediately, YouTube Vertical's gone crazy. Why? I appreciate it, but why? That's nice to see, though. That's fine.
I got a burn scar.
Really? You full-on scarred from that? Oh no! I'm so sorry. I remember you talking about you burning yourself last stream. That's horrible. I've got not many scars on my body, but I do have a significant one on my hand. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm pretty sure it's minimized. Alita will see it later. We'll wait 3 minutes in that case. I can see the timer down there for when to start. But currently our ads on Twitch are minimized to be as small as possible without causing pre-roll ads. Though the fact they started 7 minutes in is mad. But hey, what can you do? I'm subscribed from 90 subs, I think? Well, I appreciate you being an early bird, Hader. How many? I don't know actually where we're at on YouTube. I try to keep up the habit of not staring at the numbers too much. But, oh wow, we have 177. You're in the first half, Hader, so far. And I assume that number will only go up. So, cheers. Thank you for being so early. That number may very well become more elusive as time goes on to be in the under 100 club, let alone all the rest of it. Hello, Logan. Welcome, welcome. So today, we're going to be going through a bunch of different internet tests. I realize you guys don't really know me that well, and a nice way to expose the inner workings of my mind may be in perhaps the 70 different categories of personality tests you can take. And not just in the, is he an introvert or is he an extrovert, but into the inner workings, like what kind of Pokemon am I on the inside? If I was in Avatar The Last Airbender, which element would I have, you know? Alito,
Pseudo.
Welcome back. It's been 3 minutes. My apologies. I was just saying ads are minimized. I'm sorry you had to see some ads. At the very least, I put on the minimum amount to not cause pre-roll ads. But Twitch does its things, you know? I could ramp it way up one day. I won't, but it's an option. But currently, it's minimized to 3 minutes per hour. We can always pause when it pops up, you know? UG says, hi, just joined. What are we doing today? We're going through a bunch of personality tests. Welcome, Squoo Road, as well. Nice to see you. You're really keeping up the stream streak. I appreciate that. Yes, we are doing an introductory stream of sorts. 4 months into streaming. I've got a whole list on a bunch of different tabs of different tests we can do.
What did you say about my burn scar?
I just said I can't believe that you actually got... Oh, I've got a scar on my hand, is what I was saying. I've got a really gnarly scar on my hand that I got from a kitten scratching me back when I was young. So that's the only scar I've got. Can't believe you've been burnt since the last stream. Like, was it from the last stream when you were talking about the burn last time? Either way, very sorry you went through that. But hey, now you've got a battle wounds to show off. That's the word, wounds. But yes, currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not supposed to be there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-ish tests to do. We've only got 3 hours. Maybe we'll go on till 4. I doubt we'll do all of them, but it'll be a nice little exploration. Maybe people can also bring up their own
suggestions. I got it from a pan that was hot as 350 degrees F.
Oh my god.
6, 7.
Okay, that was a different person talking in that text-to-speech. That kind of sounds like you've got your own meme-ified burn on there. Were you 6-7ing the pot? Is that the logic of what that story is telling in text-to-speech form? I don't know. Either way, that's crazy. Don't touch hot pots. I personally stay away from them a lot. Pots horrify me. Is that what we're going with? Not like the oven or the thing that actually gets hot? Just pots make me... No, oh, who knows, man. I'm going off on one, apparently, tonight. Shall we get into the stream?
It was a pan in the oven.
I see. Makes a lot of sense. Pans shouldn't be in the oven. Only pizzas. And the bottom of pan, well, I guess a pan is still a tray. Trays can go in the oven, in my mind. I'm very inexperienced, is it obvious? I can't even boil rice right, I don't clean it first. I make nightmare decisions. Eclipse says
baking cookies.
Eclipse says who said 6-7? Hey, welcome to the Twitch chat. Even though you're from YouTube, if you came over to the Twitch chat, you might see a few more 6 and 7s. Generally as well, if anyone is interested in being part of the text-to-speech voice, which we'll have active through this whole stream, that is only for Twitch chat users, because that's the only thing that works with that text-to-speech system. We'll also be bringing out emotes soon. Currently, I'm in the middle of making them, so maybe by tomorrow they'll be ready. But they're not currently, but they will be soon. Again, only on the Twitch platform, so consider
Would you like a cookie with chocolate and vanilla icing?
Chocolate icing and vanilla icing? Or is it chocolate and vanilla icing? These are very specific questions I need to ask first, you know? I don't want to be misconstrued on what I'm getting. Are we talking chocolate chip and vanilla icing? Is the chocolate mixed with the vanilla in the icing? Is it a diluted icing of the two? Very big question. Do we have a food? Is there a food-based personality test? Hold on. That's what I need to see next as well. Discover your flavor match. What food am I quiz? Brilliant. Maybe. Actually, that looks a bit suspicious. Let's go for a BuzzFeed one. Don't freak out, but we know your exact age based on this A to Z food quiz. That is horrifying. No thanks, BuzzFeed. There are some... Okay, you know what? I'm seeing some sus thumbnails.
The cook are plain.
Ooh.
You saw the direct yesterday.
Maybe. Hello, Slasher. Welcome. It's me again. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're going to be doing a bunch of personality tests, and we'll be doing them real soon as well, actually. I'm literally just about to switch it over in just a sec. I need Twitch. I'll have it soon. Don't worry. Fantastic, Eclipse. Thank you very much. Just doing my classic thing to try and give you more options. Most of the channel review, like rewards things, will be based in Twitch. It's just the nature of streaming, so you don't have to. I thought I'd give you the option if you'd like that in future. Did I see the direct yesterday? I did. I haven't watched a direct in a long time, so I was not entirely hateful of it because I didn't know some of the games that are coming out. I wrote a couple, actually.
Someone's posting porn in Discord.
Oh, seriously? That is crazy. How did... Hold on. I could do something about this. How bad is it? Is it gonna be like a spam dob? Alright, give me a moment. Let me sort this out real quick. We will be RB. I'm never gonna be allowed to do anything, am I? It's alright. See you in a sec. Sorry, it doesn't work on all streams. There we go. Now we're back. This is the pros and cons of opening up to YouTube vertical streaming.
Well, the cookie are kinda spongy and the icing are on the sweet side.
Sweet, well I'm glad the cookie's doing well. This suddenly taught me I need to have Discord actually open on my other pages. I was not even nearly prepared for that. But yeah, this is a YouTube vertical stream sometimes, which means sometimes we get 5-year-olds and sometimes we get 12-year-olds. It's a real scale sometimes. Whilst also I know not all of you are like that, but you know.
That was totally fun to see.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's not the worst I've seen on Discord servers, so you know. Either way, it's sorted now. We'll nip it in the bud when it comes along. We're a small community. I can easily just moderate this as I go. It wasn't even like a high view thing, you know? Like, it's not like a giant server that sees much. It's just, you know, whatever. Weird one. Oh well. but... Oh, that's that. Cool. I got nervous and I'm like, I got another ping? It's just my own bot being like, I'm live. I don't know if I'm keeping that.
The only thing I'm posting is pastries and baked goods that makes everyone hungry.
Hey, that's the kind of content we like to see on the Discord server. Much more chill, much more casual. Hello, Lola Beanie. Welcome, welcome. Why?
Anyway, nothing really sparked my eye for the direct.
No, yeah, same here. It could have, yeah, well, it was just a partners direct. Ending it genuinely on just Bethesda news, another re-slap out is crazy, but
I'll clearly be interested when news on the new Rhythm Heaven is announced.
Same here. I guess we did get the Tomodachi Life direct, that was nice. But yeah, that's what I was doing. I was about to get up what I made for notes. There's a handful of streams that I've written down now for when like certain games come out that I'm looking forward to. One of the ones I'll definitely do is Fallout Remastered when we get to that point. That'll be very
interested
nice.
When Sue makes a game.
When I make a game? That is not on my itinerary anytime soon. I'm gonna be honest. You got a long wait if that's the case. I like playing games. I like listening to games and their soundtracks. I don't go crazy on making. I'm not a programmer. I was gonna say I could be, but I don't think I could. I just don't think that's really me. You know, I can't even find my list. Oh, there. Orbital's Digital Storytime Stranger and Resident Evil Requiem. Those are basically the three I've got. Maybe Tokyo Scramble and Rave Racer.
I understand.
We'll see. One of those things. You understand not wanting to make games? Yeah, you know, it's just... you know, if they could make a game of me and I just collaborate by showing up, that'd be nice. But very, very long way from that as well. So I wouldn't worry about that anytime. Do you remember me from a long time ago, Logan? No. I don't know a Logan. Not in a very long time ago. If you're talking about last week, yeah, I remember you, Logan. I mean, hey, if life goes so slowly that a week ago is a long time ago to you, then fantastic.
Music.
Ooh, sweet. That's nice. I don't have talents quite like that. My talents are not artistic. Like, it took me so long to even come up with my model design in my head, let alone anything else. But alright, let us get into...
It's only a cover.
Hey, you know, a cover's still good. I might get around to doing, like, karaoke covers one day, but I'm gonna keep it very, unprofessional. That's gonna be the intention. Anyway, let us now make our first motions towards our very first test. It'll be a simple one, not even actually a personality test now that I think about it, but the name of the game is a very simple one you can probably come to expect. It is, of course... Bam! And also, I'm in the way. Hold on, give me a second.
Can I post it on the server?
Food? All the music? Yeah, go for it. Why not? Whoops. Right, if I could get out of my own damn face. We're going to start with a very simple daily thing that's easy. We're going to roll into the test as it goes further and further. We're going to play a little game of Wordle. Am I any good at Wordle? No, probably not. In a sense, you could argue it's its own personality test. You'll see how quickly I'm terrible at word games. You know, should I donate 1 or 10 gifted? Well, you're on YouTube, so I don't know what on earth that's going to do. But sure, do as you wish. You might get emotes one day if you did it on Twitch. But not yet. I haven't built it yet. So we'll get around to it. Let's play Wordle. Right. I am not going to log in. Is this what it's meant to look like? Oh no. Okay, I can scroll. Okay. I'm ready for this. The best opening word you could think of is light. It covers almost none of the vowels, but it does have a G, H, and T, which is awkward. We actually got 2 greens out of that? I'm honestly stunned. I've never done this well. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've won a Wordle in my life. Is that shameful of me to admit? Okay. L something, G something something. Legos. Not a word. Damn. Lag. Lagoo. Lager. Lager? Hold on. Hold on a minute. What is
I have swapped sides, hee hee.
Hey, welcome, welcome, Eclipse. What is green? These are both green to me. These look identically green. Well, no. They just both look like two shades of green. One of them's light green and one of them's dark green. Maybe brown. Oh, thank you, Eclipse. I see you really have converted fully. Now you get notifications twice. I'm lost. Well, I'm gonna go on the. Maybe we're gonna switch sides and say that the green is actually not a green at all. Wordle's not bloody colorblind friendly. I need to do a colorblind test. I'll do that as well today if I remember. Okay, hold on. If we have that actually. It is the A that's right. Whoa, what's going on? Oh, that's a bit too much. There we go, this is better. Let's say that the L and G are actually wrong, but the E is correct.
I have posted the music in the promo because I don't know where else to put it.
Perfect, leader. We will make our own tab for it at some point, so I appreciate it. We'll make it work over time. Hello, correct site. We've come to a conundrum, you see. But we have two colors, two tones of green. And I don't know which one's right and which one's wrong. So going on the assumption that A and E are right, but L and G could be, we could get... so... It might start with a G. A, L, E.
I'm going to
Gales.
heat up some pizza.
Enjoy your pizza. Gales, right? Like gales of wind. Does that make
Lager,
sense?
yes.
Ooh, okay. Okay, we're getting close. Lager was close, but we didn't get there. So then, assuming I've still got my greens the right way round, next would be, it has to be G-A-X-E-L.
Isn't that the name of the wind from Frozen 2?
It would be. I wouldn't be surprised. Gale winds. Yeah, that's absolutely a synonym. So yes, I would assume so. I don't know the characters in Frozen 2 otherwise, other than Olaf 2. Gaxel. Gavel. Oh, I was about to go through the whole damn alphabet for that. Whoops, let's not delete the music I was listening to. Are they saying the micro hammer in a courthouse? Well. I have never in my life succeeded at a Wordle so soon. What an incredible start for what's obviously going to be a day of fantastically successful ego-boosting personality tests. Alright, let's move on then. How about connections? I'm running on a roll today. We are going to play 4x4x4x4 words. If you want to know how this game works, 4 words are connected 4 times in 4 different categories. There'll be something here that throws you through a loop, but otherwise, if I can get Wordle in 3 words, I can get this in 4, because that's how many chances I've got anyway. So, chow, yo, tiger, dragon, fire, these are all connected so far. Hay, horse, straw, high, referee, butter, cup.
What is a yo?
That's a good question. We'll get there. I've got an idea, but we'll see. Lid, crosswalk. Crosswalk? Crosswalk. Are you talking about a pavement? This game's biased, man. Stirrer. Stirrer. And candy cane. Candy. Candy cane. Chow.
A yo.
Referee. Okay. I gotta think American if we're doing this. Let's see. So there's obvious connections here and there, right? Hay and straw going from grey to a slightly different tone of grey. We love that. Tiger, dragon feels very Zodiac and Kung Fu Panda to me. But then you've also got the likes of Yo. Yo, all I think of is like Michelle Yeoh, like surnames of actors and actresses. But I don't know if there's anyone called...
Can we talk about your underbite?
Ethan Horse. No, we can't. Our underbite was discovered yesterday, in yesterday's stream. No, we are not going to recognize it today, or the day before. Last stream. I'm standing face on so that I can hide my underbite. We need to think like Brad Pitt, but there's no Pitt. Brad
According to the almighty Google, it's a Chinese nickname.
Yo
okay,
is.
in back.
Ooh.
He'll be in the background eating.
Okay, now
Nice.
we're not really meant to be Googling words. Technically that's cheating, but I'll take it in this case. So, almighty Google says it's a Chinese nickname. Okay. Interesting. I'm thinking still Chinese zodiacs, which would be tiger, dragon, and horse. Those four could be its own thing, but Yo feels a little out of left field. But, screw it. Submit. No. There wasn't even one. That one off. Okay. Hello, Ryan. Welcome. We're going to come off of the Yo parallels for now, then. Chow is another word for, like, chewing. Like, you can chow down on something. You can chow food. You can butter, can't you? No, you can churn butter. That's not right. Okay. Harum. Stirrer.
It froze.
It froze? Really? What, Twitch did? It looks fine on my end. Let me double check. To be fair, we have also been having internet issues in the house lately. Our router just randomly dies. But I think it's just on Ucrex's site. I think just refresh. Let me make a message that says refresh. In case you didn't see that. Unless you can't hear me because I'm frozen.
Refresh.
Oh, that was myself. That was weird. Hello, Elijah. Welcome, welcome. We're currently going through every internet test there is. And so far, we're totally on a roll. Okay.
I did.
You did? Sorry. Really? It looks fine to me. It honestly
now it works.
Okay, great. Glad it works. That's all we need to hear. Okay. Cup. Cup. Oh, they could also be one of those ones where, like, one letter is missing everywhere. But I also... Cup. Butter? I don't know. I don't know.
Cup and lid.
Cup and lid? Okay. Oh, actually, you're putting me on the right track because I was like, cup and lid is just
and
two.
Stirrer.
Straw could also go with a cup. And stirrer.
Cup, straw, lid, and horse is all found at KFC.
Hey, you know, the theory certainly lines up. I mean, technically, butter also appears in KFC. And if you're having a really bad time at KFC, maybe a horse shows up too. I think cup, straw, stirrer, and lid makes sense. I don't quite... Items at a coffee station. You guys stir your own... Like, you just have a stirrer at a... Well, you go to a Starbucks and then there's just like a whisk on the side. That's... Unless you mean like a plank of wood. Maybe that's what they mean. I don't know what stirrers are, man. I'm too British for this test. Alright, fine. But progress is being made. We fell down the Yo trap last time. Dragon and fire obviously has a connection.
Yeah, the small wooden sticks form my boba.
That makes sort of sense. I was thinking like a person. I'm gonna be on like a... Here's the chef, here's the stirrer, and that's what they're known for, you know? Oh well. Let's see. Crosswalk. Why would you want something on the side of the road? Referee as well seems kind of out there. Hay? Stuff you'd find outdoors? A tiger? Sometimes that's where this goes. High. High horse hay. Hold on. Is it like sounds? Maybe not horse, but like high hay chow yo. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I just heard it. Thank you for the upcoming sub, Elijah. It's ways of saying hello or goodbye verbally. Hi, as in hello. Hey, as in hello. Yo, as in hello. Ciao, like goodbye. And then, of course, referee, obviously.
My mind is blown.
Hey, homophones of greetings. One of them was goodbye and 3 of them was hello. But okay, we got there. We got there. I'm honestly stunned. I thought we would be done by now. I knew it. I said it out loud and it worked. That's crazy. That's the purple one as well. That's the hard one, apparently. You sound like a good British man. Thank you. I don't know what that infers, but absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what possibly connects a crosswalk, a horse, a tiger, and a candy cane? See, like, a fire hydrant is on the crosswalk. There's a zebra crossing that horses are afraid of walking over. Referees come with red flags, which would be red fire hot on a red crosswalk zebra crossing. Am I making sense? Zebra crossing has the same pattern as a candy cane. I think I just worked out the next one as well. It's patterns. It's literally patterns. Candy canes are striped. A referee wears a striped.
Candy cane is sometimes slang for something road related.
It is. Is that like a roadblock on the walk? Maybe. But the other theory I have: candy canes are striped, referees are striped, tigers are striped, and crosswalks are. Crosswalks isn't the pavement. That's the sidewalk. A crosswalk is a zebra crossing. It's all
And
striped. Oh, I can't believe I got that. I didn't even know what a crosswalk was. Wowee. And then horse, butter, dragon, and fire. Fire dragon, horse
What do
butter.
the last one mean then?
Horse butter, fire dragon. Is it going in? Horse butter, dragon, fire. Of course. Because the horse is at the butt end and the fire is at the dragon end of the dragon. Words before fly in insect names. What? Butterfly, dragonfly, firefly, horsefly. What's a horsefly? I've never heard of a horsefly before. What? Why are you Americans? Is that a you thing? Why are you just adding fly to the end of already established animals? Like butter
Area mosquitoes.
Ah, God. Well, why aren't they called mosquito flies then at this point? Oh boy, a horse fly, are you kidding me? I would have never gotten that. But honestly, the fact that we successfully actually did get that is baffling to me. I'm honestly stunned we made it this far, and now we'll continue going. Up next, what are we going to get up to next? We're going to do the actual full-on personality test. We're going to get into the nitty-gritty this time. We're going to go and do a full dissection. I've never actually done one of these before, so this will be interesting to see. I would assume I'm introverted, I'm not observant, I am not perceptive, and I'm not aggressive. Is that the four categories of what this personality test looks out for? I don't know. I have horrendous perception sometimes, and I make a lot of mistakes. So let's bungle around and see what we can make out of this.
Your personality is slime.
Exactly. I'm just made of liquid. I'm just water. I'm just water with a soul somehow. Don't know how that happened, but it did. Let's see what we can come to discover about ourselves, shall we? Now, do we want to be like dramatic? Oh, how about, yeah, a little bit of noir in there. Okay, first we must complete the test, then get our detailed response, and then unlock our potential? Okay, if you say so. I don't know what exactly you're gonna say there, but okay. Don't worry, I'm not smoking, I'm just sipping a drink. So, you regularly make new friends, okay? We are just starting in hot and heavy. That you're gonna shout out the fact that I'm gonna be a bit of a loner sometimes. Great, love that. Not because I'm bad at making friends. I think I'm decent in social situations. I am terrible in stranger situations. I have a nice circle of friends now. I get on well with them. My IRL job is not that sociable, and I don't like strangers. But once I make past the strangers, I make many friends. But it's probably just a light disagree. Oops.
Maybe you need a solid lucid and gas trio.
Hey, that's not a bad idea. Or even just a form. Maybe I'll commission a second form one day that's gas and solid. That sounds like a terrible idea, actually. But at least we'll do elements. We might do elements in the future. Hello, Impa Dimpa. Welcome back. Nice to see you around. We're doing personality tests.
What is your Earl job?
I can't tell you that. That would be a secret. A slime must keep their secrets. Although technically you could argue this itself is a job application in the lore of Pseudo. He's just trying to introduce himself to the wider society. Every stream is canon in our lore. One day I'll commission an animation that makes that make sense. But until then, maybe this survey gets you a little bit of money in lore. So I'm doing this here to make a quick buck, to pay rent. That's the logic. That's what we're doing today. Totally. Anyway. Complex and novel ideas excite you more than simple and straightforward ones. Interesting. I gotta say, I like that a lot. I hate that it fades away immediately. I need to answer this later. I like straightforward and simple, but I really like complex and novel.
Or maybe
I like
he just wants to be a silly slime.
Exactly. That's part of the lore. That's absolutely true. The story is not necessarily complex for Pseudo, but I could explain every stream away. But otherwise, I'm just a silly guy enjoying every minute. But I do enjoy consuming complex new ideas. Part of the reason I do this streaming, usually with full body tracking, is to push some novel VTuber prompts around, you know? Punch out with physical punching, I think is like, it's not my magnum opus or anything, and I plan to do a lot more events and bigger special things. But I like the big stuff. I really like the big stuff. Even if the point really is the simple and small stuff. Okay. You feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than factual arguments. Absolutely not. I love me some facts. I am an analytical person if I ever was to think of one. No, I don't fool for emotion too much. Only when needs be. Your living and working spaces are clean and organized. No. It's organized in a sense of I know where everything is, but it's a little bit cluttered when it comes to cutlery and cups and bowls, because I'm too busy working on my complex ideas and
We
novel
saw
thoughts.
that.
We saw that? You saw how... How did you see that? What did you see? How do you know that I'm already disorganized? That's horrifying. Hello, Sammy. Welcome, welcome. We're doing every personality test in the world today. You're gonna learn who I finally am. You usually stay calm, even under a lot of pressure? I'm not so sure about that. I don't know. I've not been under an intense amount of pressure before, and I've not been chased with like a knife before, so I don't know how I'd actually handle it. I would assume I'm not great. I'm gonna assume I think I'll fall into a puddle if I get too much pressure. I'm not an aggressive fella, you know? You find the idea of networking or promoting yourself to strangers very daunting? Yes. I hate strangers. Nice to see you all. Hey, we're not strangers now. I know your names. That's a great benefit.
I can see through your eyes and your room is in a state. Tidy it at once.
It's okay. I only see 3 cups in my vicinity that are empty. It's fine. It's honestly better than usual. But yeah, no, strangers is like my crux. It's really strange. The moment I become good friends with people, I can ramble and rant all the time.
I have 7 cups.
Wow. Hey, maybe we should all collectively clean up. You know, I'm stuck here doing this test, but you guys, you could all grab 1 cup. Make up the rule. You can't leave your room without picking something up with it. Do that every time you leave your room and you're set. You're on the way to cleanliness, you know? I think I'd be good at networking if I knew the people. But like it was I don't know, some sort of mutuals event. But then I guess you've already networked by then. Not good at the stranger thing. Oh well.
Slime cup.
That sounds horrible, and I don't want to in question anymore. And don't want to inquire any further. Sorry, give me a minute. My cup is broken. Speaking of. There we go. You prioritize and plan tasks effectively, often completing them well before the deadline. Yeah, I'm good at deadlines. Working out my own, like I was great at coursework back in the day, I'm gonna be honest. If I need a focus, if I can hyper focus on a thing, I do a very good job.
Infinite refills, but the cup gets smaller every time.
But then it wouldn't be infinite anymore, would it? An interesting D&D item you've hypothesized there. I like it. Hey, maybe we could do more magic item stuff in the lore. Currently, I would like to this month actually commission a proper 3D animation. It'll be very simple. But it will get the ball rolling. Give me a year and who knows what kind of things we would have integrated into all sorts of things. Who knows? I don't know. People's stories and emotions speak louder to you than numbers or data. Ironically, yeah. When it comes to facts, I won't refute facts for emotion. But when it comes to what speaks louder to you, what matters is story and emotions. If it's not intruding with facts, I try to blur away the numbers, you know? I don't cherish every, like, flopped Instagram reel of mine. I don't linger on low numbers. And, like, high numbers are great too, I'm sure, but I won't, like, hyper focus on it all the time only, you know? Also, let me just make a quick adjustment to our shorts layout. I don't know if you can read the question fully. There you go, that's better for you. There we are, much better. But yeah, it's interesting. The things that matter, but always facts in some regard. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists? Yes, I do. I've got a notebook. I got a book with a to-do list, a diary, and I've been doing it for several years. Back in the ancient times, before the whole VTubing thing. So, you guys will never get to read that book, probably. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Oh, no. I used to have a good problem with that back in the day. I used to really be worried with, like, being perfect. I was always a perfectionist. I was a bit of a gifted kid at school, which meant the moment things went slightly awry, it was like the world fell apart. That was a problem for me in my teens. But nowadays, I've tried to let loose. I could flow a little bit better. Welcome back, Elijah. So now, small mistakes, I honestly don't mind. I almost act like, if I wouldn't punish someone else for making such a small mistake, I try not to punish myself for the same mistake. I'm relatively healed as a person. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't have these issues. Ooh, excuse me. You feel comfortable just waking up to someone you find interesting. Just walking up to someone. Oh, sorry. Completely different context. That'd be freaky to just suddenly wake up next to someone striking up a conversation you've never met before. What a horrible premise to start with. Walking up to someone you find interesting. That's interesting. If it's someone I find interesting, then I already know them to a certain degree. Like, they are...
The voice is Kadidk.
The voice is good, I don't know. Hey, maybe. Yeah. If I find them interesting, then they're not a stranger. I would assume it would be like if I saw like another creator out in the wild, could I go up to them? I could do it, but I wouldn't feel comfortable. Does that make sense? I think I could slightly do it because I have like a jumping off point. Maybe I just hate small talk. But like if they don't know me, that's tough. That's what I really fear. It's if they don't know me. But I think I could do it.
Glitched.
Prexite, you seem to be really going through something. I'm sorry. You could always consider doing the reverse if it helps. If it's not your internet connection, come on over to YouTube. We have a horizontal and a vertical version of the stream. You only lose text to speech so far. Not very often. It's Britain. There isn't a lot of grass left out there. It's all drowned in the rain. Sorry to say. You are not too interested in discussions about various interpretations of creative works? Yes, no, please. I love interpretation. I love that artsy crap. I might not be artistically inclined, but I am artistically minded, you know? I love interpretations. I love theory stuff. I subscribe to game theory every now and again, which insinuates that I unsub and then resub again. That's interesting. You prioritize facts over people's feelings when determining a course of action.
I live in the countryside, so there's grass everywhere.
Oh, that's lovely. You know, I have fond memories of the rural British summers back in like 2010, 2011. Ugh. Golden years, really. So peaceful. Really looking forward to summer this year, actually. I'm going to be a lot less busy this year. Other than streaming, which is a whole new lifestyle add-on on top to my normal life.
Pseudo 91 love when we get the custom emotes.
So this summer I'm probably going to try and take on that grass. I might touch some grass this summer. We'll see. Maybe I'll commission artwork of me touching grass to show how terminally indoors and online I am sometimes. When do we get the custom emotes? Soon. I'm working on them. I'll release them all once they're all ready. So maybe by tomorrow's stream or the Sunday stream. We'll have it this weekend. I assure you it's coming soon. Prioritizing facts over people's feelings. If it's just a course of action, I think I'm going to go with the feelings. You can't just like, you know, it depends. It depends. There's a lot of wishy-washy with this. But we'll get there, you know. I think a lot of these are missing certain context. There are a lot of trolley problems I'm seeing here. It's alright. You often allow the day to unfold without any schedule at all? No. No, thank you. Not often. If I don't have my to-do list, I am off my rocker. I cannot handle a day without, like, my book telling me what I'm up to. I can do it a little bit, and it happens sometimes. But give me, like, 4 days.
Squid 1, Squid 2, Squid 3, Squid 2, Squid 4.
Oh, you went back to 2 for that last one, are you correct, Sai? I have to have a schedule. I'm less functional without it, so I choose to have it all the time. You know what I mean? Hello, Joe Name. Welcome, welcome. Don't worry about being late. It's all good. We'll be streaming for a while, I would assume, unless my throat gives out. So, welcome. We're currently going through a whole bunch of internet personality tests. You get to learn a little bit more about me, and I'll learn a bit about myself. We're going to discover what kind of Pokemon I am later, what airbender element I am. All sorts of things. Hello from Poland, sir. Hello, Dark. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. And, Hatham, welcome. I'm new to this live thing. Hey, well, we're live. That's all you need to know. Currently, we're going through personality tests. We also are live on several other platforms. If you're interested, consider converting over to twitch.tv/pseudozu. You get more things. Text-to-speech appears when you chat. We'll have custom pseudo emotes, which is me, I'm pseudo. We'll get custom things going over there. Consider it. You don't have to, no worries. Or just subscribe and you'll catch us for the next one. All of these will later on become shorts as well on the YouTube channel. I love how
British is one of the tags.
Oh yeah. It's genuinely, actually, one of the most useful tags. I use it all the time to watch and
You would
find
be water element.
other British creators. It's honestly my most successful tag. It has a whole 3 impressions. Haha! But I honestly use it a lot. It's great for finding people in your area, you know, and be like, I might find them at a convention one day. We'll see, you know. I just saw the music fring from Alito.
Wow, so cool, TTS.
That's nice. Yeah, I know, crazy.
Come here.
Oh. Yeah, come over to Twitch. That's what we need to see. So, you often allow the day to unfold without any schedule at all? No, absolutely not. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. I think this has very quickly gotten stabbed me through my soul. This is one of my like full despairing thoughts. This is the kind of thing that keeps me up at night. It's first impressions with strangers. I hate the idea of what strangers think of me, which is a terrible affliction to have in this medium, I realize. But it's fine here. It's like if I walk into a room, if I walk into like a party, a networking party, I understand logically no one's gonna be looking or caring. But I don't know. You rarely worry about the good impression? Absolutely not. I fully worry all the time. Networking with strangers is my weakness.
My first impression with a mutual was me in Venti cosplay once.
Whoa, hey, I mean, that's, if anything, fine. That's like hey, this is what I'm interested in. Here's my hobbies. Here's my personality on a platter a little bit. Like, cosplaying's a great segue into an icebreaker, you know? Sebi, hello, bro, nice V model. Thank you very much. I'm a big fan of it myself. Usually we have full body tracking going on as well. I could lift up my arms and do a backflip for you, but not, I can't actually do a backflip. One day I will. But today we're keeping it more simple, but thank you. I'm very easy to describe. You know, I'm a cel-shaded grind fiction male slime VTuber. Easy, right? You remember all those words. Branding needs work, what can I say? Okay. You enjoy participating in team-based activities? I kind of do. I don't get to do them very often, and I'm better at individual ones, but I can enjoy them. I don't hate them. I think that's fine. You enjoy experimenting with new and untested approaches. What do you think? I'm some sort of scientist? What do you mean experimenting untested approaches? What does that mean? I don't understand the context of what this is asking me. Like, do I want to trailblaze a new idea? Or do I want to recklessly run into something untested? I would like to experiment a new thing and then test it until I can approach it. I don't know what the hell that means. I'm gonna leave that blank. I don't know. I can't follow either logic in any direction for that. You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest. Ah, God. God, this thing just keeps gunning at me. I don't live...
I think it means trying new things.
But untested? Alright, I'll say faintly agree then to that. I could try new things. I like routine and the formula, but I can do new things. Both. It's nuanced, you know? You run out of new things eventually. Go to the old successful things sometime. Maybe? I don't know. Prioritize being sensitive over honest. I wouldn't lie to someone in being sensitive. But I also wouldn't withhold information either. I think I slightly agree with sensitivity. It depends on the context. There's so many in between, you know, reading between the lines with some of this that I don't think so. I don't think it's something I need to worry about just yet. I think. You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge areas to... knowledge areas? And acknowledge areas to explore. This is phrased weirdly, man. Okay. You actively seek out new experiences and acknowledge knowledge areas to explore. Yeah, Actively seek out new experiences. Only kind of. No, like, this is new experience. But I like new ideas in pockets, but otherwise I'll stick to the routine things. I'll play a video game that's been played before. I think I can only slightly agree with that. I think. You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worst? No. I'm not fussed about that. And if I am, I'll brace for it. I think I'm adaptable. I'm not worried about that. You enjoy solitary hobbies or activities more than group ones? Yeah. I'd like to enjoy more group ones. I would like to build a collab circle and do group things, but I really enjoy what I've led up to my life so far, which is a lot of solitary hobbies. You know, even like this. Pretty solitary right now. I'll work on getting around to collabing stuff, but until then, I think I'm fine as I am. You cannot imagine yourself writing fictional stories for a living. For a living!
My Wi-Fi is being horrible.
Oh, I'm sorry, Crexite. You're welcome to always dash out if it's not enjoyable with all the lagging. It'll be available as a VOD on Twitch and YouTube. You're welcome to blip out if you need to. I would fully understand. You know, internet things, it does its things right now. Right now, we've got horrible blistering weathers outside. So that's probably giving a knocker on our internet sometimes. It's just the season for it, isn't it? The sun will come out more and more from here, apparently. By the end of March, it'll be 2 hours later that the sun sets. So then it'll be drier. That's not how that works. But, I'm sorry, Crexite, that's what I'm trying to say.
It's too dark to see the weather loudly crying face.
Yeah, tell me about it. I tried to look outside. I can't actually tell if it's raining or not. I could imagine myself writing fictional stories, yes. But I can't see myself doing it for a living. So I think I'll go halfway. You favor efficiency in decisions, even if it means disregarding some emotional aspects. Efficiency. No, my decisions are emotional. Like, I think some of the most efficient decisions you can make are tuned for the emotional aspects of that decision. So I think I disagree with that. I think. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax? No, I leave my chores and I just settle in it. I have moments where I'm like, oh god, I feel horrible that everything's dirty, and then I'll clean. But it takes like a pile up for me to be bothered, and then I'll do it. You know, you're supposed to spend an hour every day cleaning. I don't have an hour every day. I'll clean for 6 hours every 30 days. Is that okay? Great. I'm sorry. We have a dishwasher. It's fine. It works enough. Okay. In disagreements, you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others? No. I'm very friendly. Hey, chill guy. Welcome. You're coming in here sounding like Golden Freddy, just saying it's me, but welcome anyway. I remember the name Chill Guy, absolutely. Yeah. Hey, welcome. We're currently going through a bunch of personality tests. You get to see a little bit of the inner workings of my mind. And after this, we've got all sorts of funky, yes, it is. All sorts of funky BuzzFeed quiz versions as well we may run into. We'll see. You usually wait for others to introduce themselves first at social gatherings? I would love to. Yes, I would love to. So I'm going to say in the best version of myself, I'll let others introduce first. Introverted. That's what I'm trying to tell this damn quiz. Your mood can change very quickly? A little bit. It can dip a bit, and then it comes back out again. Which I guess is quickly. Yeah. My hour can be ruined. But I'm good at working to fix it. I'll get grumpy from something I see on the phone. And I go for a walk in a sunny day, or even a rainy day, and I feel better. That's probably an agree, isn't it? I'm emotionally driven. Oh god, I hate this. I'm not the well-oiled machine that I thought I was coming into this. You are not easily swayed by emotional arguments. I don't think so. In arguments, I'm not swayed with emotion. anger, I guess, is an emote. Alright, we'll say that. I might commission one day an idea I had at one point is if I'm water-based now, I'll make a lava version, like an angry version, like a anger from Inside Out of all things, like just a red version of me. Maybe I'll even be cubely, like a low poly red version of me that's lava instead of water. That could be fun. I'm a lava slime. There's elemental slimes, it makes sense. Maybe. So maybe I'll lean on the anger more. I'll play more rage games soon. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment? Yeah, kinda. I've got some last minute. Every TikTok I release lately on Pseudo has just been, I posted it then. They're like, yeah, kinda. Pseudo, can you play Undertale? Maybe. Actually, there is an idea with that. I probably won't play the full game. I know every line forwards and backwards, basically. But I might do a boss rush of sorts. I'll only say that so far. I need to dig up my old thing. That's literally ready to go. Maybe you'll see an Undertale boss rush this month. So actually, yes, chill guy. Maybe you'll get your wish. Otherwise, the other idea is you're welcome to join our Discord server. And we have a stream suggestions tab. If you want to put it there in case I forget this. But also, maybe it's already coming.
Do you need to play FNAF?
Yeah. Yeah, I do, and that worries me. That worries me quite a lot. You're right. I don't look forward to that day, but it's probably going to happen. You enjoy debating ethical dilemmas? I feel like ethical dilemmas and debates have gotten less enjoyable lately. Am I a debating man? Not really, no. I think I'm decent at debating. I've won some good debates that I enjoyed. I've had wonderful arguments about the value or a lack of value of statues before. Let's just keep it at that. Hello, Nicholas. Welcome. You usually prefer to be around others than on your own? Disagree. I love myself. I enjoy my company very well. The only downside is time passes too quickly with myself. But oh well. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. No. I'm good with... I don't get bored in conversations very much. I don't think that's a thing I need to worry about. I think that's fine. When facts and feelings conflict, you usually find yourself following your heart? When facts and feelings conflict? No. No, I think I follow my brain. When those specifically fact and feelings conflicting together? Maybe. We'll see. Guess what time it is over here? I'm going to assume you are either 1 hour ahead or 7 hours behind. Otherwise, I have no idea. With a name like Nicholas, it might be Christmas already, which is quite the time zone change. We got a better song. These are all a bit too, not quite the vibe, what I'm seeing here. There we go. Maybe something more like that will fit. Although, we will get pinged. These will get us in trouble, actually. Oh, how about just like a nice... There you go. But one that's not copyrighted, eh? It's 2 AM! Oh my god, Nicholas, what are you still doing up? Well, I appreciate you being here. Hope you're not too tired. We're just reading a wonderful personalities quiz, you know? I mean, Georgia the country, not the state. Ah, I see. Well, I hope you're having a good time anyway. And if you need to dash out and have a sleep, that's absolutely fine by me. You find it challenging to maintain a consistent work or study schedule. No. I find I struggle to maintain a consistent life schedule. I really enjoy my job. My life is my job. And also then I do this, which I also enjoy. Not a life though. I'm not socializing outside. I'm not cleaning the house very often. I'm the other way around. Great schedule here, but not the rest, you know? It's midnight here, says Jonay. Wow, you guys are far ahead. 2 hours? That's a lot more than what I expect. You guys are further than France. That's like as far east as I know. Oh my god, that's loud. Hello. Sure, okay. You rarely second guess the choices you made. Yeah, I think so. I think once I make a decision, I lock in. I'm not a doubtful person. If I make a controversial one, maybe I'll be doubtful. But otherwise, I think I'm fine. Your friends would describe you as lively and outgoing. Ooh. What does outgoing mean? Because I'm lively when I am your friend. When I'm a stranger, I'm very shy. I think I don't do nothing. I jump around. I'm very yappy once you know me. I'm gonna say a light agree. That's the best I can come up with, I think. Gonna have to do. Lithuania. Ah, fair enough. I see, Joe name. I'll not sleep today. Wow. Okay, enjoy your all-nighter, Nicholas. I'll try my best to keep you up. The Splatoon music is going at the very least, so we got something. You are drawn to various forms of creative expression, such as writing. Ooh, they didn't specify art. I'd say yes. I like creative writing. I don't find much time to do it, but I love the creative side of life. Absolutely. You base your choices on objective facts rather than emotional impressions. Your choices. Light agree. I think that's the best I can come up with. Again, a lot of the context is missing with this one, so I'll see. You like to have a to-do list for each day. Wow, I literally said that earlier. You're calling me right through the heart with that one. Yes. You rarely feel insecure. Generally. I feel insecure when I'm around strangers. That's it. I'm very confident in myself. Alone. And with friends. I have a strong sense of self until I have to introduce myself. And then it's off on one. You avoid making phone calls? Yeah, I do. I kind of do. I'm millennial. I'm Gen Z. I don't like it. Hello, Polo. Welcome. We're currently doing every personality internet test there is. You can come and learn everything about me, and I can learn more about myself. Like how I hate making phone calls and I rarely feel insecure. A weird combination of both, maybe. Maybe. You enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints? I feel like I've heard them all. Like, what? Like, it's talking like as if I'm just learning about the world. I know a lot of viewpoints, and I don't like some of them. Mild degree. You can easily connect with people you've just met? I don't know. I don't meet people very often, I would say. It's not my first time staying up. Still got my tea next to me. Ooh, a little bit of micro caffeine in there. Fair enough. I'm more of a coffee person myself. But hey, if it works, it works. Tea at 2 in the morning probably tastes real good as well. You know, it's like 3 a.m. pizza. It's solid stuff. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. I'm the kind of person where, God, I don't know. I have a plan at the start of the day, and I start to follow it for as much as I can. If it goes off track, I then switch to going with the flow mode until I can gently, comfortably get back on track. So it's not as soon as possible. It's wishy-washy. I'm a wishy-washy dude. I'm made out of water. It only makes sense. I like both, but I kind of drank all my coffee I have. I see. Hey, I've done the same. I'm just living off of water now. And apparently my throat's feeling it already. Do I have a, I do have a voice lozenge. I might use it a bit. We'll see. You are still bothered by mistakes you made a long time ago? Nope. The past is the past, and I don't choose to change it. I've watched enough time travel movies. I know I don't need to worry. Let me grab this real quick. I don't know if it'll do much, but we'll take it. You are not too interested in discussing theories on what the world could look like in the future. I disagree with that. I like talking about the future. It's not a happy conversation these days, but I could do it. The few conversations I've had about it, I'm invested in. Your emotions control you more than you control them. I don't know about this one. So, like, I'm not a very emotional dude. But would I say that I, like, hold them down? Like, I control my emotions? No. I feel my emotions when I'm feeling them. But most of my emotion is just happiness and neutral. I'm a pretty chill dude. I'm chill. I'm not controlling them. I just don't have... They're just not out of control. So I guess because I'm not emotional, I'm not crazy. Like, I'm not, like, flying around in every emotional direction because I don't do much. I'll just leave it at that. Maybe? I'm not sure. Why does everyone think when I say I'm from Georgia, they think I'm from a Georgian state, Georgia? Hey, that's American centralism for you. Everyone is in America. Or assumes you are. I had the same thing. I get, you know, I'm like, oh, I'm from England. They're like, you mean New England? I'm like, no. No, England. the old England. Ye old England. That's where I'm from. Oh, they just think I'm Australian. That sounds so British. What, that my emotions are stifled, but not in a I'm controlling them kind of way? I see. Yeah. You are a hedgehog. I'm not gonna beat the Sonic allegations. I realize that. I just wanted slime guy. Slime with spikes. And then I chose blue. I made a collection of errors. I realize that. I do seem like a hedgehog dude. Yeah. When making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel than on what is most logical or efficient. If I'm making a decision that affects people, I will focus on how it affects people. Yeah. I'm not like a cruel boss. If I'm a boss, I'm gonna look after the people, not the logical or efficient number thing. So yeah. Oh my god, this keeps going. Wow. Oh, step 9 out of 10. Okay, we're almost done. The country had the name before the state, and that's a fact. Yeah, you know. That's... Welcome to the internet. 60% Americans. And of that, 60% of them are bots. Crazy. Anyway. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. It's a bit of both, you know. I think I'm generally organized and consistent, but sometimes I'll have a burst of energy and a burst of crash. I think it sort of comes in every form. For some reason, I know English better than any other language, even though none of my bloodline is British or American. Hey, it doesn't matter about bloodline, it just matters on how you were brought. Fair enough, English is a very helpful language. No. Probably. It's the only one I know. I'm classic British. I don't know anything. I learned French for 7 years, and then I forgot it all, and didn't learn much out of it anyway. British education system. Can rely on that one. Maybe if they taught me Japanese, I would have cared. I was a big weeb as a kid. Totally not now, as a VTuber. Okay. When someone thinks highly of you... when someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take for them to feel disappointed in you. Oh my god, this is an evil question. No, what? That went nowhere where I thought it was going. No. Do I need to start thinking like that? You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time? Yeah. I think I need social battery time. If I can work in a circumstance that doesn't drain my social battery, I'll have a better time working. Admittedly. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time? No! It's not the most important thing in the world, but it's not a waste of time either. All time is wasted, and all time is valuable. Every second is of infinite value. You can do what you want with it. You feel more drawn to busy, bustling atmospheres than to quiet, intimate places. Yeah, I might like being alone, but I like the noise. I like the frantic. I like the go. I've got a lot of energy, but just by myself. I'm like extroverted. Solo. I'm a solo extrovert. I'm outgoing. I'm a solo outgoing person. Does that make sense? If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof. What kind of decisions are they asking about here? This, like, huh? If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof. What do I'm not reckless. No, I don't take the dive. I don't dive in like that. I don't go by my gut. I go gut feeling. Nah, no, I really don't. I know English, Georgian, learning Russian. I knew Swedish but forgot. Oh, Swedish would be a fun language to learn. If I could, I'd love to just... languages are so cool, man. I'm ashamed that I didn't get more into it as a kid. You know. Okay. There we go, that's what we want. You often feel overwhelmed. No, I feel underwhelmed. I got a brain that buzzes around at a million thoughts at once. I'm overwhelmed only in trying to get out my thoughts, but the wider world bores me. It's slow. Apart from the days that are quick, I'm only overwhelmed when I think of how much time has passed. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. Yeah, I follow the rules. I'm boring like that. You prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions rather than concrete steps. I can be creative. I'd rather follow steps. I wanted an article say something, but I forgot. Hey, happens all the time. I do it all the time. I try and have 5 conversations at once on stream, and then I forget 4 out of 5 of them. If not 5 out of 5 of them. It just happens. You're more likely to rely on emotional intuition than logical reasoning when making a choice. How many times have we gotten this exact same question, just worded differently? Do you want emotional or logical? This is going to apply for whether you are described as emotional or logical in the quiz. Pick which line you want. Do I want emotional or do I want logical? I don't know. Logical, I guess. You struggle with deadlines? Not really. No, I'm good at deadlines. You feel confident that things will work out for you? I do. I'm a confident fellow in myself. Only when I'm meeting people for the first time do I not. I don't need my email and stuff. Here we go. Here we go. And so, do we have a reveal song track? There we go. We are INFJ-A. God, that rolls right off the tongue. The Advocate. Okay. As an advocate, where are we? You possess a unique combination of idealism and insight that sets you apart in today's world. Everyone's different in their own unique way, which kind of makes them all the same anyway. Your rich inner life is characterized by complex emotions, vivid imagination, and a deep well of empathy that allows you to connect with others on a profound level. You have an unwavering commitment to your principles and an intense desire to make a positive impact on the world around you. Your natural ability to understand and interpret the feelings and motivations of others is both a gift and a challenge. While it enables you to form deep, meaningful connections and offer invaluable support to those around you, it also leaves you feeling overwhelmed. Overwhelmed? I just said I felt underwhelmed. I said heavy disagree. By the emotions and needs of others. You often find yourself torn between your desire to help and your need for privacy and solitude. Oh, so I'm a philanthropist. I really want to help other people? I guess you could kind of make that sense, you know? Okay, here we go. Here's the big stuff. I am 72% introverted, which is kind of low. I'm surprised. Okay. I am 67% intuitive, not observant. I knew that. I do not pay attention to things. I am terrible at perception. You're likely very imaginative. Okay. Focusing on hidden
67.
meanings. Thank you, Eclipse, for that. Oh, you're right. Oh, I see. Wow, I'm literally 6'7" of the mind. Maybe doing these personality quests was a bad idea. Nature. Feeling. Yeah, I'm feeling.
8-9 motherfucker.
I'm afraid ain't got any 8-9s here. Only 7 2s and 6 4s. Yeah, I think, but I also feel. Wow, incredible. I can't believe I'm halfway between them. Judging. I'm more judging than I am prospecting. Whatever that means. You're organized. Oh, okay. What? Judging means organized? Okay, alright. I don't know what that means. And then 74% assertive rather than turbulent. Interesting. Okay, okay. Sweet. Well, now we know what I am. Fantastic. Shall we move on to the next quiz? INFJA. I need to write that down somewhere. Hold on. Remember this for future. Is it accurate? Maybe. All I know is the first letter. And that's probably sounds correct to me. I just wrote Kong. How did I spell INFJ as a Kong? I don't know. But I did. There we go. That's written down now. Following that, let's not do that one. Let's do the human benchmark test, shall we? So, this is a game. This is why I originally wrote browser games, in fact, on the stream schedule. The idea behind it is it's going to teach me, how good my brain works on all these other specific skills and tests. I've genuinely never done this one either before. So, only to test how it looked on stream. So, I don't even know where to begin with this. But let's make a good go of it, shall we? What we have here first then is reaction time. The way it works, in fact, I'll brace this for later. So, this is a narcissist. No, that's just an advert. Okay. This test is a simple tool to measure your reaction time. The average medium is 273 milliseconds. I know I'm going to play this until I get like to here, knowing me. In addition to measuring your reaction time, this test is affected by the latency of your computer. Oops. Scores in this test are faster than the A-trainer test, but you can react instantly without moving the cursor. Okay. Great. How do I play? Oh, it's up here? Up here. Okay, cool. I'm wrong. Hold on. So the way it works is it goes red. You wait for it to go green. You click as soon as possible. It tells you how fast. We need to beat 273. Okay. I will brace myself. I'll remember this. Let's play. Okay, that was terrible. 244, still faster than 273. We can do better. Ah! That's exactly the same. That was 1 millisecond difference. Hold on, I can get this. Oh, 219. I can get sub 200. I can sense it. The music almost throws me off, but I know I can get better. Hold on. Ah, too soon. Hold on. Ah, 600. That's terrible. What? Yeah, just try again. I literally... Oh, ooh. You know, did anyone remember how earlier I said I was going to get a little lozenge? It shrunk in my mouth. And I just discovered it on my desk in that moment. I don't know when it fell out. Somewhere against all my screaming, it fell out just then. Hold on, we can do better than this. Hold on. Ah, 260. No, I'm not content. Ugh, 251. I'm so slow. Ah. Oh, 228. This is so slow. I feel like an old grandpa. 237. I mean, it's getting smaller. Can you see the part where I say that I'm underwhelmed? Like, I have to shake the screen. Okay, fine. Fine. 240-ish. 235 at the best. I'll take it. Let's move on then now to sequence memory. Remember, an increasing long pattern of button presses while the screen glitches. Memorize the sequence of buttons that light up, then press them in order. Every time you finish the pattern, it gets longer. Make a mistake and the test is over. And the standard is 8, 9, or 10-ish. Okay, well, remember that. Hello, Jasmine. Welcome. We're doing a bunch of personality tests, and right now it's the human benchmark test, as it's called. So I'm going to see if I can learn if my sequence memory is good enough. Was that glitching on your screen? Maybe it was just mine. Either way, let's see how my sequence memory does. Easy. Oh, it's the same. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, okay. I can remember this. Oh, easy. Can I press this as a number pad? That'd be lovely if I could. Back. Okay. We're almost making it back to standards, the generic. They're just using the corners. This is easy. It goes just back on itself.
Splatoon music.
Splatoon R music is pretty on it. Okay, hold on. There we go, round the corners. I can see this pattern already. And the fact it keeps repeating it certainly helps. Okay, we've done all three corners and then the middle one. Ooh, ho, ho. Okay, yep, goes back. Bottom right, yep, of course, I said that wrong. And then middle, okay. Ooh, we're over the average. We are over the average. Song's still going, but we are past halfway of it. Oh, it's just going in a motion. It's just an L afterwards. I can remember the L. And then it just goes down. Okay, it's a Tetris. Oh. I almost flopped it for a second there. Almost misclicked. My brain went wrong. It's just going round. I can visualize in my head like the motion of it. That's the difference with this one. Oh, okay. Now we're in the big leagues. This is easy. But also, I sense myself going wrong. Oh, it hops. It does a loop and it hops. Okay, 15. We're getting up to this section. Goes here, goes here, goes here, goes here. And then it goes to the left. Okay. All right. Oh, shoot. Ooh, I forgot which section we made it to. I'm going to start looping back to earlier segments at this rate. I can see it happening. Ooh, a double hop. Another hop. I hope the music really brings this together. Oh, that middle bit is getting me. I don't believe that it flips so soon over. Oh god, okay, now we're proper looping. So, because like the fact that it goes back on itself here is horrifying. And then it hops to here. Yes, it does an actual double hop. Oh god, okay. We're down here, we've made it down here. Goes here, goes here, goes here, goes here. And then back on itself. Okay. Oh, okay. Does it crop? Does it stop at 29? Oh, 29 is pretty high, actually. That's gonna take us ages. Okay. Okay. Now we're just triple hopping. There to there to there to there. Okay. Oh, okay. It did do bottom middle. I forgot for a second there. Oh, is anyone else keeping up with this? Do you know where we're going? Oh, another Sonic song.
How are you mesmerizing this loudly crying face?
You don't know this? Is this not easy to you guys? Yeah, like you just gotta see the motions it goes. You gotta remember it like a snake. You gotta remember the methods. You just gotta remember the sequence. Oh, it's going up top left now. Okay, this now I could see myself like skipping a bit. But we made it to the lower segment. Oh, I almost started there and then it would have been over. He's going mad with it today. And then it goes up, then it goes down. Okay, oh, that was obvious. That one easy. I looked at the other screen, sorry.
How have you got this far?
You guys don't know this? Really? Is this madness? Oh god, you're throwing me off. Ho-ho! See? See? I see it! I can see everything! You don't understand! I see it all! Down, left, up, left, middle! Okay, middle after all of that. Bum, bam, bum, bam, bum. Bam, bum, bim, beam, bam, bum, beam, bum. Bam, beam, bam, bum. Beam, bum. Beam, bam, bum, bum. Obviously! Like, it makes... can you not... clearly you can't. Man, it feels way better knowing you guys are struggling. Is that evil? Goes up, left, middle, and then right. What do you know? But top right, not normal right. Okay. This, back on itself, over, corner, 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 middle, goes to snake over here. Hops goes over, hops, hops. Shoot. Here. To here, to here, to here, to here, to here, to here. Yeah, that was the second snake. That's what you gotta remember. It goes back on itself, corner, 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 corner. Middle snake, like it loops round. Hops goes over, hops, 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 hop. Oh my god, it does 4 hops. That's why I'm losing it. Okay. That might have erased my brain. I was thinking too much. Hello, Mr. Loco. Did you memorize that sequence just now? Because I might have done. Level 25, let's do this. See? Easy. Bam bam. I'm sorry, this is otherwise quite a quiet segment. This is the section you usually time-lapse in a video. I didn't know it'd go on this long. So it goes the middle to the right, to the left, and then back on itself. Hey, this is a method. We gotta end it like we begun it, you know? Isn't that nice? Oh, we finally got the loss. I paused as well, being like, this isn't right. He doesn't just do a loop up the corner there. All right, 26. Hey, you know, it was close enough. Good to say, I'm decent at sequence memory. Impressive. Hell yeah, I'll take it. Damn, it had to be. Oh, and at least I got it right when I said to Mr. Loco, witness this. Wasn't that something? I haven't done that in a long time. Ever. Not since like the old school days. You do it on like a class or something. Fantastic. That's great. I'll remember that. Level 26. I can remember sequences. Now we know. Okay. Aim trainer, I can tell you, is not going to go so well. That is like a... I'm not good with my mouse.
That was peak gameplay.
You think so? I'm glad it was. I mean, I tried to make it entertaining with music, but otherwise, that's a time lapseable. Really, you just cut to the end and be impressed. That's all you can really do. Ah well, right. Let's embarrass myself now after this. I got to hit 30 targets accurately. I always switch between a laptop and a PC, so I don't know if I'm gonna hit justice with this one either. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see what we can do. Aim trainer. Oh god. Oh god. I'm not fast. I can be accurate or I can be fast. Which would you rather? I don't even use my mouse correctly. I have my fingers on both sides of the mouse, dragging it to go slower. Does that make sense to you guys? I can go faster, but I'm aiming for the middle. Yeah, okay. My accuracy, it doesn't count your accuracy. It doesn't count your accuracy at all. I'm at 700. Oh, that's actually pretty good up here. But I'm not on target. You're out, Nicholas. No worries. Have a good time with whatever you're up to. I can hit this faster, but I don't know if I'll be accurate. Let me try that. Hold on. Ready for this? I can also bump up the sensitivity a moment. Oh, 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 oh. I missed. Oh, wait. Can I just mash click? Not there yet. Oh, no, it says miss. I hear the sound. $500. That's worse? I wanna be over here. Sorry, I see. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Let me try again. Let me try another one, okay? And I'm gonna bump up my mouse sensitivity to be even better. Let's see how this one goes. Ready for this? Are we ready for this? Let's have a better song. Something fast. I mean, that was technically fast before, but we're already long gone. Here we go. Ready? Go! Okay, I'm not used to this sensitivity. Okay, does that do anything? I'm mashing now. I just want to see if this affects anything. We're testing. It makes no difference? Okay. Then let me get the right sensitivity, and I'm gonna mash click. Oh, look at him go. Look at those flicks. That wasn't much better. Let me try one more. I got a better song coming. There we go. A pinch song. I flick too far. See my flicks? I'm going so far. I'm not used to this sensitivity at all. And I'm not accurate either. They don't go too far to the left and right. That's the issue. I need them to stop moving when I click after. I need a delay. Because I flinch. Here we go. Ah. They were just close and nice. Oh, this is good. This is good. Oh, 500. That's probably the best I can do. I'm going to be honest. That is not my game mode. Okay, fine. Hey, you guys ready for more memory stuff? Because I'm going to be honest. This might be another long one. But we can brace ourselves with a nice build-up song. But this is only 20 seconds long. But let's get a non-copyrighted one, shall we? There we go. Number memory. Can I remember the numbers? Yeah. 9. Wow. Yeah. 7, 6. Would have never remembered that one. Wow, it's in reverse. Whatever will we do? 9, 6, 7. I might be able to remember that one. Five 900. Wow. The average is 7 digits. People are still stuck on 7. Okay, no, these people are getting 10s. Okay, good. 94364. Okay, bit tougher. 94364. Have to actually space it out now. 483230. 483230. 215718 I can do that. 215718. 215718. Is this tricky? Do people struggle at this point? 203-494-11. 203-494. Easy. Yeah, 203-494. 494-11. Not even 11. Huzzah. Oh, 1821-7227. 3. 1821. That's the hard bit. 1821. 1821-7227. 3. Bam! 91449-66393. That's hard. 91149-66393. 91149. 91149. Damn. 66393. Ah! I did double 4s at the beginning. I can't believe I got the second half right though. Incredible memory on there. I can't believe I messed up the beginning. That's such a shame. Ah, well. Hey, maybe I'm better at visuals than numbers. I'm in the learn. Okay. And then we go right from one memory chip to another memory chip. I don't know what a chip means in that context. You'll be shown words one at a time. If you've seen a word during the test, whoops, click seen. If it's a new word, click new. Ooh, I like the idea of this one. I can do that. That seems fun. Yeah, that'd be good. So, this is new, concentrated, sunnier, ungracious. Sunnier, yep, concentrated. Sunnier, ungracious, disorganized, sunnier. Pinch, concentrated. Jigsaw, concentrated, unoffered, disorganized. Pinch, rectitude, pinch. Arton, unoffered. Jigsaw, concentrated. Pinch, arrestees, fledging. Big-headed, jigsaw. Big-headed, gravitational. Pinch, pranksters, big-headed. Glycerose, interpositions, sunnier. Fledgling, piercing, series, jigsaw. Conceited, redwood, concentrated, glycerose. Unoffered, jigsaw. Restrictiveness, series. Disorganized, luminously. Banters, concentrated, mushroomed. Rectitude, synesthesia. Ratably, tining. Piercing, glycerose. Rectitude, pureed, verbosely. Conceited, tining. Ooh. Verbosely. Okay, we did have that one. Emporium. Banters. Redwood. Padlocks. Polytheists. Primers. Brailed. Dentifrice. Brownies. Abs. Padlocks. Likings. Verbosely. Banters. Unhurriedly. Concited. Bigum. Instrumentalities. Gravitational. Restrictiveness. Leakiest. Brunches. Disorganized. Leakiest. Unsophisticatedly. Airframes. Short. Restrictiveness. Bailey. Unwitting. Diffusers. Brewer. Flake. Creditably. Unhurriedly. Fourfold. Bailey. Not Brayley. Scene. Before. Rundown. Minnesotans. Inner positions. Digum. Lives what? Oh shoot, have I been messing up? Fourfold. Well, how are we doing? 105. Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty decent. Symbolism. Arrestees. Mushroomed. Padlocks. Egger. Glycerose. Brailed. Pureed. Disorganized. Apt. Unwitting. Bailey. Thames. Digum. Minnesota's. Disorganized. Fourfold. Impermanably. Likings. Series. Antioxidant. Escroee. Pranksters. Egger. Cronies. Unsophisticatedly. Uncertified? Damn. Oh, I meant new. Damn, I knew that. I just clicked the wrong one. 131's pretty decent, though. That's very nice. I like that a lot. That was good. That was very nice. That's all the memory ones now sorted. Finally. Actually, I think the chimp test is also a memory one. These are all memory tests. We'll eventually get to typing, but until then. Is this long? Yeah, it's not very long, that one. Let's go with a different one then. So, click the squares in order to their numbers. The tests will get progressively harder. Okay. Your name gotta go. No worries. We'll be around again tomorrow if you're available next stream. Or the day after. We'll be streaming all weekend. So, I'll see you around Joe Name. Hopefully sometime in the future. Have a good one with whatever you're up to. Okay, standard points is 10 for this one. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. Yeah, this might take a while. We're gonna be here for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm good at visual memory, it turns out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is getting there though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7? Ah, that I didn't know it went back on itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it like jumps over.
67.
7, 8. I didn't check which way this goes. Okay. I'm afraid we're going to hear a lot of those this time. You're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is going everywhere. Outer rims. Outer rims, and in the middle rims. I didn't check these late ones. Ooh, okay. By sheer luck, we got that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah! No, I feel frustrated. Wow, did you hear that? That was actual frustration coming out of that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to be honest, I ain't getting this one. Yeah. All right, we're done with that one. 12. I'll take a standard 12. Visual memory again. Every level, a number of tiles will flash white. Memorize them, pick them again after the tiles are reset. Okay. You have 3 lives. Make it as far as you can go. Alright, if you say so. One more memory test. Oh, it's 4x4s now. Oh, God. In fact, it's animated. Is it weird to say I can still see them? Like, they look like they're a different color if they've passed. Does that make sense to anyone else? Because I saw them flip. Maybe I'm seeing, you know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing a screen burn, I think. Like, I can sense that they moved recently. I don't know. Something about it. Okay, 3, 2, and then a row. Okay, focus. Oh, God, that was a nightmare. That one's an actual nightmare. It's either here or here. Yeah, okay. Oh, God, I got none of that. Yeah, I couldn't find that one. Oh, this is easy. Okay, that's good. Except I've already forgotten. Ah! Give me one more chance. Where was that last one? Damn it! Ah! What a shame. They go by too quickly. It wasn't enough time to memorize it for me, but that's okay. All right, final benchmark test is typing. Once again, I usually use my laptop, so I'm not actually used to typing on this keyboard, but we can certainly try our best. Do I have to start? Oh, I start here? Okay. Does capital letters matter? Like just the? Is that wrong? Yes. Okay, that was wrong. We'll remember that next time. Oops. Let me do this. There we go. All right. All right. Final one. Hello, Paul. Welcome. We're doing every single personality test on the internet. We've discovered what type of personality I am. We've done Wordle, we've done connections, and now we're just finishing up with the human benchmark test. And then we're going to move on to some more quizzes to learn the inner workings of how my brain works. Isn't that something? Certainly a prompt. Okay. The third little pig worked hard all day and built his house with bricks. It was a sturdy house, complete with a fine fireplace and chimney. It looked like it could withstand the strongest wind. Oops. What? Where's my S? I'm on the 1 bit. I said new keyboard, I tell you. Oh, wolf. happened to pass by the lane. Is that... Oh, there's an S there. By the lane where the 3... Oh, God, look, it's crashed. Pigs lived, semicolon. What? Lived. Oh, my God, it's gone. And he saw the straw house, and he smelled... Who wrote this? This is terribly written. He thought the... Why'd I go back on myself? Oh, you son of a bitch. Am I on the right side of it now? There we go. He... What? What are you after? He thought the pig would make a mighty fine meal. His mouth began to water. Come on, water. Damn, that was great at one point. I think I hit 120. Was that 120 at the beginning? 120 is the real one. You don't worry about the mistakes. And even then, some of those mistakes were biased, I swear. They were gunning for me. But hey, that's nice. I'm glad to actually get some results out of that. Turns out I'm really good at sequence memory of all the ones. That's probably the least cool one, actually. Like, aim trainer seems kind of cool, and maybe typing's very helpful, but... Oh well, best you can do, eh? Right, shall we now move on to the next selection? Wow, that's very high antics. We don't need to go that high energy. Here we go, that's nice. So, up next on our collection of things, we have, Wordle spin-offs? No, I don't think I'm interested in that. Hold on. What we do have possibly is Pokemon games. Pokemon quiz, like what types of Pokemon you are. That could be a nice one. Yes, we have got Minecraft behind us. It's a few different backgrounds. Basically, because you're looking at this in a vertical stream, I can't show it in its normal layout, so this is my generic background for everything. It's a routine cycle of a bunch of different games. I'm also a little bit off to the sides. Let me adjust that for you. There you go. I hope that doesn't stick. There we go. Nicely. You're watching and playing Roblox, by the way. Fair enough. We all multitask in our own ways. I listen to Persona 4 music in the background, apparently. That's how I multitask. But welcome, welcome. Right. We're now going to do the What Pokemon Are You quiz. I don't know how far this one's going to take us down the rabbit hole, but we could certainly give it a try of sorts. Would medieval fit the vibes of Pokemon? I don't think so. We'll just go with another one of these then. Okay. How do your friends describe you? Are you laid back and easygoing? Are you fearless and always up for a challenge? Are you fun-loving and energetic? Are you a clever and a little mysterious? Or a passionate and strong-willed? Interesting. I would say I'm laid back and easygoing if I was to be described. It depends. Yeah, I'd say 50-50. It's very limiting with just 5 answers, but I'm going to go with laid back. Totally. What is your favorite type of game? Something chill, like a puzzle game. Action-packed games that get the adrenaline pumping. Multiplayer games with lots of friends, guessing games, or a strategy game that makes you think. Ooh, I'd love to play more multiplayer games with a lot of friends, but right now, probably guessing games. Whatever that means. I like guessing games. I feel like there are 5 answers. I feel like there are 5 Pokemon, and they're all like every A1 gets you the first Pokemon, every B questions gets you the second. You know, I'm getting that sense. They feel the same so far, but we'll see. Okay, how do you handle a big problem? I'll charge right at it and handle it head on. I'll think it over and take my time. I'll ignore it. I'll rally my friends and we'll tackle it together. Or I'll come up with a clever plan to solve it. Yeah, see, like, come up with a clever plan and strategy games kind of sounds like the same thing so far, but alright, sure. What would I do? I would think it over and take my time. I am A, D, and B so far. I'm a mix of them all. What's your biggest strength? Staying calm under pressure. Being super strong and brave. Machamp over here. Being the smartest one in the room. That is evil. Keeping everyone in high spirits, knowing how people are feeling. Ooh. I don't keep spirits necessarily high. I think I stay calm under pressure, if I had to say. I'd be the relaxing one. They're gonna give me like Bulbasaur at this rate. Okay, if you were a Pokemon move, what would you be? Basically, what type do you want to have? All right then. Thunderbolt, because I'm electric. Flamethrower, let's heat things up. Psychic, I'm all about the mind games. Stockpile, gather all the goodies. Or rest, because napping is life. Ooh. Not so strategic anymore is the restful one. I would say mind games. Why not? Stockpile, is that a move? It's not that's not a type. But all right, fair enough. You gotta go. Join back later. No worries, Paul. See you around. What would your favorite place to hang out in the Pokemon world be? Ooh. A mysterious cave with ancient secrets. A cute and cozy town with a lot of admirers. A warm, sunny volcano. A peaceful lake or river. Or a power plant where I can recharge. Why is city not an option? Can I not live in a city in the Pokemon world? I know it's all fantasy, but they have a lot of cities in every one of these games, don't they? Oh well. Second best pick, I'd say a peaceful lake or a river. You know, somewhere with a book or a laptop. Like I bring the book. Not the lake doesn't have a laptop. I would if a lake came with a laptop, maybe I'd be a little more. Maybe I'd be a little bit more enticed by it. But otherwise, peaceful lake's fine. What is your favorite school subject? Hey, I'm a YouTuber. I'm a VTuber even. Mate, I'm a VTuber. I'm approaching 30. I haven't gone to school in 15 years. I think. God, is that the number? That's horrifying. I hate that if that's true. I'm getting old. Music, singing and performing are my jam. Art, expressing creativity with fiery passion. Only fire types do art in this quiz. Physical education, love to stay active and strong. Math, without the S, because this is American-centric, of course. Solving puzzles keeps my brain sharp. Science, experimenting is electrifying. This quiz is very good at telegraphing where you're going to go with this, huh? Am I a fighting type? Is that what I'm asking for here? Am I a fire type? I don't know what I am. What is a maths type? Do I want to know? Psychic. That's more psychic. Psychic or physical? What the hell? What am I? What am I? Let's go with physical education. I'm active. Drawing fiction. Skate around. If you could have a part-time job. Whoa. A dream job. Oh, if only. The demographic's not quite me. I'm clearly noticing. Working at the pottery or glass blowing studio.
What would a maths type use? Move 1 divide by x.
It could, yeah, that's a good question. Or just be divide by 1 and then it deletes everything. All of existence vanishes. That's what I can see. Lifeguard at the local pool. Library assistant surrounded by knowledge. Works in a vinyl shop. All-day music. Or tech company. Something to use my brain. I'd say vinyl shop. Music. Music's lovely. Although if I say lifeguard at the pool, I get a water type. Maybe I should go for water type. I think. What would be your ideal party? What is this? Oh, that's confetti. I thought that was like space exploding. Sorry. A karaoke night where I'm the star. A high energy event with lots of action. A beach party with swimming and surfing. A camping trip with good conversation and a guitar. Oh, one of those, of course. A quiet gathering with some mind-bending puzzles. High energy event with lots of action. Yeah. I don't have the social battery though. Do I go with water type? Maybe I just double down. I gotta go water type. Gotta go water type. Lastly, favorite color. Oh, pink, orange, yellow. Seems like a trap for electric. Green or red. Blue is not an option. Orange. I've got orange on me. It's either blue or orange. We'll say orange. Are you ready to get your results? I am. Wow! I am generic Pokemon number 3. Okay, literally just a Squirtle. But alright. Let's see. Let's hear about this, shall we? So, with your chill attitude and laid-back style, you know how to stay cool under pressure. Excuse me? Why am I here? What happened? Oh, there we go. I'm back. Never mind. Literally. Whether you're surfing the waves or just going with the flow, nothing worries you. You've got a loyal crew of friends who love your calm and collected vibe, and they know that they'll always have their backs. Where'd the orange come from? Like the shell, I guess? Just don't get too relaxed. You might accidentally squirt someone with the water gun you're always messing around with. Haha, don't shoot anybody. That's a weird ending to that quiz. You'd be like, haha, be careful with that gun. Be careful with the gun. What would have happened if I hit yellow? Can I go back on myself? Play again. Hold on. What did we have? We went, laid back. Well, hold on. We can get this. I need to know what I could have been if I picked, like, any other color. You know? Strategy game that makes me think. Then we said, think it over. We said, let's be, calm. We stuck to mind games, I think. We went to a peaceful lake, keeping it water. We went with, maths, I think. No, physical education. I'm not sure if Squirtle's physical, but sure. Library at the pool. Lifeguard at the pool, even. Swimming. Yellow. Change me to yellow. I think this game's been rigged since the start. I just have that sense, you know. Well, damn. Okie dokie. Let's move on to the next best one, shall we? This is Avatar: The Last Airbender, which will be a nice time, I think. I think we can have a good one with this. Obviously, it's just going to be one of 4 answers, so it might not be too intrusive. I'm going to make a background thing just in case it tries to... There we go. I'm just going to do that in case it tries to fill out my details, which would be kind of scary. So let me just start it in advance. There we go. We're good. We're good now. It sort of did. It tried something. I don't know if it would have shown up, but it tried something, and that's horrifying. Okay. So, who's your favorite avatar? We're basically picking our elements from this, aren't we? Do I want to be an airbender? A waterbender? Well, I guess they're all super, and all of them, but firebender or an earthbender? That's where it's going to go here, huh? Well, my favorite is not Korra, I'm going to be honest. I like Roku a lot. I love the old man. Okay, it's dinner time. Pick your ideal meal. A spicy dish, a hearty banquet, a seafood feast, a vegetarian delight. I mean, at least they moved buttons, but this is still just the same 4 elements again. Is it really that? Oh. I'd have a hearty banquet. Thank you very much. Pick an animal to be your companion. Polar bear dog, badger mole, dragon, or flying bison. You gotta go with the flying bison. That's incredible as a pet. Are you kidding me? It doesn't get better than that. Giant, fluffy, and flight? Incredible. Moles could never. To win a fight, what approach do you take? Evade, defend, neutralize non-violently. Stand your ground, block attacks, and use all your strength. Heavy offense, keep moving and dodging while attacking. Counter-strike instead of initiate, and then use their own force against them. I'd be neutralize non-violently. I would aura farm on top of them. That's what I would do. Totally. How do you process your emotions? Calmly and introspectively, or openly and passionately? I'm calm. Very, very calm. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Pseudo! You're an airbender! I don't know, I was expecting something different personally, but okay. I'm an airbender! Light as a breeze, you embody the essence of an airbender. Curiosity and open-mindedness fuel your flexible nature like ever-shifting winds. In airbending, you exude boundless creativity and adaptability and limitless dreams. Yay! Alright, I'll take, you know what, maybe I am more free-flowing, you know, maybe I might be made of liquid, but maybe I'm a bit of an airhead. That kind of makes sense in its own way, don't you think? I think so. Okay. We might be coming to a close. There's a zodiac test. Oh, yeah. Which oh, you have to say agree to this, whatever. I don't know what this one is. I just saw it on TikTok being like, I'm this zodiac. Going beyond just like, when you were born. Alright, I guess this one's not really cutting out for us. Let's move on. This is a 25-minute test. I was like, do I do a full-on Mensa test? Maybe not. Maybe not today. I was an IQ test, basically. We might come back to this, though. I think we had a long time enough with the sequence memory. But this is something we can always come back to. You never know. What is that? That is a horrendous advert. Are you kidding me? What was that? Okay. The final thing I really want to show to you today is Chrono Photo. It's not so much a test, but it is a new game that I heard about that's interesting. We started this stream with dailies like Wordle, and though there are other dailies like GeoGuessr, this is the same idea.
I'm scared that advert jump scared me.
I'm sorry, Eclipse. I didn't mean to do that to you. It shocked me as well, to be honest. It wasn't there when I first opened that tab, let me tell you. This is Chrono Photo. It's the same idea as GeoGuessr, but you're not looking for the location. You are looking through time. God, this is a mess. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Alright, this might have been a mistake today. I mean, for a start, we're just destroyed by adverts everywhere. I don't know how long I can show on screen the symbol here. Let's just, you know, it's not looking like it's in good shape. So let's just say it's late. It was made in almost, a little bit before. Okay, great. From one jump scare type to another.
Hopefully a date that I'm not allowed to say doesn't show.
That would be lovely. You will get banned if there's a picture of the moon. It's confirmed. Okay, fine. Let's have one that's a little less controversial at times, shall we? Okay. This photo. When was it taken? These are all old school. They're not always so old. Like, this as well feels very of the time. But judging by the cars, I think it's a decade later. This looks like LA Noire to me. So I would say this is like just a few years later, you know, like 1951, 1949, 1948. That's what I would say. Yeah, there you go. I was basically there, not far off. It was 1946. I went the wrong way. Okay, yeah, like it was basically the same time. I don't know cars very well, but I know slightly. All the adverts are back again, man. Damn. What year was this photo taken? Oh, we finally have color now. That's a good sign. Still pretty I mean, actually, I don't know. The patterns here screams 70s, but the outfits here look 50s, right? Like, the lighting is very... Is this just 60? This might be just 1960. On the crossover between the 50s and the... I'm going to say 60s. Oh, I'm way off. It was 1968. That's not 50s at all. I don't know what the 60s look like. I assume they weren't in color. But 50s is? My logic doesn't make much sense. Whoops. Let's have a different one. Okay. 4 random dudes. The knockoff Beatles. The Wheatles. When was this photo taken? Right when the Beatles started. 1961. 1969! I realized I said earlier that you'll be banned if there's a picture of the moon. That was 1969. That wasn't 1967. I'm really screwing it up. I'm really screwing the goose this time. Oh, God. But okay, at least we're in the right decade this time. The farthest wrong end, Beatles had already gotten at this point 8 years earlier to this. Damn. Alright, next one. What year was this photo taken? South Sea. Oh my God, it's British. Oh my God, it's British. South Sea. A's don't pay. The poll tax. Wow. When was the poll tax a problem? When was that a drama? I don't know. This, again, sometime in the 60s. Are we just slowly going up? So if we went past 1969, we're a bit older to 1972. The Brits didn't discover colour for many decades. It was 1990! That photo, why did they make a... Like, I guess that's more modern politics, the poll tax, that is the 90s. Why? Why did they not invent colour for another 40 years after the Americans? What is this? Oh, God. That was horrible. I don't want to... Yeah, all right. I don't want to rekindle these memories. Can we... No, don't zoom in on it. Well, there you go. That was a chrono photo. Certainly an interesting one for the end of all that, eh? After this point, I believe all we have next is, yeah, just TikToks again. I was considering having another session going through TikToks that I'd saved. Oh, hey, we had 200 followers on there now. That's nice. That's lovely. I've got a nice collection I'd like to do at some point of stream ideas, and we go through it and be like, do we want to do this? This is a nice stream idea prompt. We'll see what's going on. But I actually think my throat's getting a little bit strained.
I see Vocaloidzu.
You might see some plans. Basically, this is a whole collection of plans that we may or may not do. Wanted to get an idea of how people felt about different things. You know, we'll see. I mean, actually, to be fair, this kind of says it in itself. This is kind of just it. If you can understand it from the screenshots. Apparently, apparently cooking is one of the things I plan to stream. I guess so. These are also old TikToks that I don't fully remember, so I'm actually getting surprised by what I see down here. Either way, though, I'm actually going to put a pin in it there earlier. We're going to be streaming the next couple of nights anyway, at 6 o'clock as well.
On pizza.
Yeah, that stream idea might be some egregious British food takes, I'm going to be honest. But I'm going to put a pin in it there. My voice is a little strained. I'm going to pace myself. Thank you very much for joining me for this very much intensive personality test stream. It's everything all at once, and hopefully you'll learn a little bit about me. I mean, some of it's not surprising to me, at least. What do you know? I'm introverted and apparently a little judging, so I've come to learn. But otherwise, that was a very nice time. That was a nice casual one. We'll be back soon with, what are we doing next? I have it written. It's not browser games anymore. It's another just chatting stream of some sort? What on earth was the plan? Hold on, I'm looking it up now. TikTok reacts. Oh, what do you know? We're going right back into it. So I guess that makes sense. We'll lean into the idea of what things we might design in future, or like commissions for animation stuff.
I like this Steam.
It'll be nice. I'm glad you like this Steam.
Stream asterisk.
That makes more sense. But then on Sunday as well, we're going to be playing Wii Sports Mocapped, which is pretty nice. So we'll see how that goes with a bit of time. But otherwise, thank you very much for spending some time with me. And as I always say at the end of these streams, every second is of infinite value. So thank you for spending some of your seconds with me. And I'll see you now.
Out now.
Tomorrow. I would like to actually... That's a good point. I completely forgot that side of Twitch. I will raid in the future. I think I'm the type of person... Never done a raid before here. I would rather prepare it in advance, prep stuff a little bit better. Again, it's strangers. That's
Pseudo 91 love, Pseudo 91 love, Pseudo 91 love, Pseudo 91 love. Roblox cheer.
So perhaps this weekend we'll do the first raid ever. Lovely to get some suggestions actually. If you want to join on, come to Discord and give us suggestions of who you'd suggest. That might be its own shout at some point. But tonight we won't. Keep it as it is. I'll need to over-prepare before I do it. Anyway, I'll see you all around. I'll see you again tomorrow for more. Whoa! Whoa!
Maybe I shouldn't have done that, BC of the bot. Viewers streambu.com at h598ygqx.
Ah, poor bot. He came too late to the stream.
Speak of the devil XD. Bot. Oh dang, it's been 2 hours.